You guys can call us, questions, comments, 877-77-BOBBY. That's our number, 877-77-BOBBY. Let's do the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
A Southwest Airlines flight attendant suffered a broken back during a landing that was so rough, she believed the plane was crashing, according to federal safety investigators. The terrifying incident, according to the New York Post, occurred on Southwest Flight 2029 as it was traveling from Oakland to Orange County on July 1st as the plane was landing on the runway. It hit the ground with such force that the crew member thought the flight had crashed. The woman, who was not named, felt pain in her back and neck and could not move and was taken to the hospital where she was diagnosed with a compression fracture to a vertebra.
Wow.
Whoa.
The NTSB said that none of the other 141 on board were injured. The pilots told investigators they were aiming for the normal touchdown zone on a relatively short runway. Sometimes my iPhone, and it's happened before, I've been at the top of a staircase and dropped it, and it's fallen 20 feet, and I pick it up. Wow, good as new. There's been a couple times where I've dropped like 6 inches, 8 inches. But because of the exact angle that it hit and it cracked. And I wonder if that's one of those where she just happened to be sitting. Obviously, there was something that happened, but there's 141 people on board that weren't hurt. So if it was just like a big boom, you would think somebody else possibly would have been injured as well. You wonder if she was just happened to be sitting in a slightly wrong, or wrong maybe isn't the word, in a way that maybe just hit, and that's terrible. That's awful for her. I feel so bad for her. She didn't do anything to make that happen. You just wonder if it was just bad luck where she happened to be sitting one shoulder 6 inches in front of the other, and that was just the angle.
Yeah, like her alignment at the time. Like, I think your theory could be very correct.
Me too. That's why I say them. I do. I think that could be correct.
But yeah, a pre-existing thing, like, because sometimes my back might be out of alignment, and then, like the time I sneezed and poof, threw me totally out.
You've never felt a story more than this one right here, right?
Yes, and so it's like you never know what one little movement is going to cause your back to just go crazy.
The world's tallest woman has shattered more records. This from Unilad. 25-year-old, her name is Rumesa Gelgi. She has already been recognized as the world's tallest living female at right about 7 foot 1 inch.
Wow, that's tall.
Now you can add longest fingers, largest hands, and longest back. I would expect most of that to kind of come along with it. But
together.
Her size has given her challenges, obviously, like transportation, but she's worked to turn them all into positives. And I think, by the way, being 7 foot would be very tough regardless of what country you lived in and what sex you were. It would be very tough. I think, though, that there are a fair amount of 7 foot men, meaning it's rare that we see them, but there's a couple in a lot of places.
We've seen them.
That she's not the tallest person, and some things will probably be easier because guys are taller than women for the most part. But that would still be very, very tough.
Does she ball?
I don't think so. I think I would say that. I bet everybody asks her that, too.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first thing you think, right?
Went to an event last night. Caitlin and I are involved with the dog organization here in town, and so we went over to it, and they had all these puppies, and everybody's holding the puppies, and it's awesome. And we were like, okay, we cannot take a puppy home. We cannot take a puppy. We're like talking ourselves out of it. We've already taken a dog from them. She's awesome. It's Eller, but we don't have the capacity to take a puppy home right now. So we're at this event, and we're talking with folks, and this guy had to be 6'10". And my first thought is basketball player.
Baller.
For sure, basketball player. Like, basketball player. And I thought nothing else. Even when I look at him, basketball player. Unfair of me to think that just because he's tall. And I'm sure everybody asks him all the time, do you play basketball? And so, asked to play basketball. He's played for the Grizzlies. Yeah,
exactly.
He's baller.
Exactly.
Still, how unfair of me to assign that to him. Even though he was a former NBA player.
It's not like an awful stereotype, though.
No, I know, but I bet you tall people hate being asked all the time.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're like, no, I didn't. I'm sorry.
But the ones that did play, they're like, yeah, I sure did.
Well, it's annoying because I'm going to tell you, I haven't done a lot of male modeling.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everywhere I go,
Okay.
hey, man, are you a model?
Oh, man, that must...
It's tough. Yeah, it's
so
tough.
weird when
Body,
people
it's
ask you
tough. It's tough, yeah. Here are the best and worst states to have a kid. I'll give you the top 5 best. At number 5, New Hampshire. At number 4, Minnesota. At number 3, Rhode Island. At number 2, Vermont. And at number 1, Massachusetts.
They're all cold states.
Yeah, it's
I know, it's all
freezing.
freezing. It's all like winter. Like and God bless all of you who live in those states and listen to our show. I'm not strong enough. I'm not.
Can't do it.
It's too cold. It's too cold where I live now. I would move south now. I want to be a bird now. And so most of this is because of health care. The states take care of their people better than other states, and family friendliness and education. Now, I have the top 5 worst states.
Oh
boy.
People about to get upset.
Yeah, I am, especially number 5, Arkansas.
Oh, well.
I was looking at the Arkansas list of where we rank in all things. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's like
That's not good.
48th in education. I'm messing the numbers up, but it's all like 47th, 48th, 42. It's like overall, it's like 43. And I'm like, why do we keep picking the same leaders? And if this has been the same thing for 50 years? So that's Arkansas is at 5. West Virginia's at 4. Oklahoma's at 3.
Oh, take
Yeah,
that.
take that, Caitlin. Take that.
Oh.
We may both be in the bottom 5, but stuck on that egg. You know what I'm saying? We're 2 better than you. Nevada at 2.
Oh, no. What's number
Well, it's
one?
because babies don't win slots.
That's
often.
right.
Yeah,
That's right, they
yeah.
don't.
The number 1's Florida. So that's because every baby's got COVID there. That's what it is, apparently.
Yeah, I love Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Yeah, me too, me too. All right, there you go. In the news, according to health experts, here's how you deal with a simple body itch. You don't scratch it away because it will continue to come back. Rub it.
Oh.
Rub
Rub
it.
the itch. Researchers found that rubbing your skin activates an anti-itch pathway in the spinal cord. So not only is rubbing better for your skin, it's also a more efficient way of getting itch relief.
Like,
That is from the Society for Neuroscience.
does it say how aggressive or gentle to
It does
rub?
not.
Because
My theory is, and I know how you love my theories, you can rub as hard as you want.
That's spot on.
You can't scratch as hard as you want, but you can rub as hard as you want.
Y'all know what is crazy? After like 3 weeks of my tick bite not itching, it started itching yesterday. So I'm glad you told me this.
Rub it.
Now I will. I started scratching it.
Rub it hard.
Thank you for sharing that with me, that your bite
It's-
started itching again.
Well, that is
Yeah.
weird. It went
The
away.
Bobby Bones Show talks about something boring.
Yeah, tell us more about this itch that came back, Amy.
Okay, well, I got bit by a tick a few months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it itched for a very long time. And then
The
I
Bobby
told
There
you.
you
Bones
go,
Show
that's it.
talks
And
about
that's-
something
There you go.
boring.
No, that's the stop.
So
That's the
boring.
stop. So boring. Moving on. A radiologist's husband had a hidden nanny cam and caught his dermatologist wife. So you have a radiologist, who's the guy, married to a dermatologist, who's the
Okay.
girl. It's the wife. Spiking his lemonade with Drano
Yep.
Oh, my.
in the kitchen of their mansion. She was arrested and released on a $30,000 bond. He put up surveillance after he grew suspicious. Like, something's going on here. And then he handed it to police as evidence. She can be seen putting Drano in his hot lemonade on multiple occasions. They are both physicians that live in a almost $3 million mansion. That's from the New York Post.
What's that supposed to do? Like kill him?
Probably.
Yeah, slowly.
Okay. Slowly.
Like he
Not-
was sick for
Slowly.
sick for a month, and he kept going to doctors like, I don't know what's wrong, and so he finally set up a camera in the kitchen, and boom, got
There
her.
she
Oh,
was.
how
Hotel
terrible.
employee lists the 10 things she would never do in a room, including walking around in bare feet and using the ice bucket. A hotelier has described the 10 things that she would never do in a hotel room. Let's roll them. Number 10, reject the chance to sign up for the hotel's points program. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't sign up. Although I got some pretty good points.
Yeah, me too.
But I would tell you only just because work sends me places, and I'm like, I'll take the points on that. I don't go to those places on purpose, probably. But all of a sudden I look down and I'm like, dang, I got 10% off half a room. Don't say your room number out loud because somebody could hear it.
Oh.
Don't use a hotel washcloth. Don't use the shower without flip-flops. Don't walk around barefoot on carpeted floors. Don't use the TV remote without wiping it down. Don't drink from the glasses without washing them. Why am I even in a hotel?
Wait, don't
I might as
use
well
the
sleep on the
shower
street.
Crazy.
without
I'll just lay on the
flip-flops.
sidewalk and go to sleep.
Don't sleep on the bed. What's next?
Don't leave any guest names off the reservation. Otherwise, they can get a key to the room. I don't know. Use the ice bucket. I'm done. I'm tired of this story. It's freaking me out, so I'm good. I like to move on with my news. Also in the news, the Kansas City Royals are selling a sandwich at their stadium which is packed with pulled pork, sweet baby raised barbecue,
Let's go.
barbecue sauce, bacon, and Reese's peanut butter cups. Ugh.
Oh.
In it?
It's like a mix. Yeah.
That sounds good, actually.
the peanut butter cups in all that?
Yeah, let's
No.
do it.
Really?
That sounds really good.
That's from thecomeback.com. Like, it all sounds good until you get to the peanut butter cups part.
Oh, that's your dessert.
No, it's in the sandwich.
I know. All in one.
No, you don't have dessert in the same bite as your meal.
I'm sure there must
I think
be
you're
something
confusing
good
how
about
dessert
it.
works in our culture, Eddie.
Oh, okay.
You don't
All
need
right.
it at the same time. No, it's in the sandwich. Serena Williams announces her retirement from tennis. She has said, I've never liked the word retirement. Maybe the best word to describe what I'm up to is evolution. She will retire after the U.S. Open, which will run from late August into September. That is from CNBC, and she is one of the greatest athletes of our lifetime. Not female athletes, just period, one of the greatest, most decorated athletes in any sport of our lifetime. And so I hope she feels like she's retiring on her own terms and she feels great about it, because we didn't deserve her. Let's be honest.
We did not.
We did not deserve her. Also, a couple other quick things. Big news today, Vacation Part 2.
Oh.
The video is out, right, Raymundo?
Yep.
So tell me something here.
Yeah, we lost about 2,000 trying to make the video at Tim's Ford Lake, so we're in the red. We're trying to make some money back. If you stream it on YouTube, maybe we make a couple dollars back. But,
What do you mean we? You have a mouse in your pocket? I don't think you lost anything, though.
I thought it was sponsored.
No, I mean, it was, but that didn't pay for the whole thing. And then also maybe it comes up in a TV show in 40 years, and that's how we make the money back. Otherwise, I mean, unless radio comes along and plays it, we're never going to make the money back. So,
Well, radio ain't coming along to play it, I don't think.
other than you, no. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of done.
Gator, McKitty, all them ain't playing it.
Did you pitch it to them?
I mean, they hear it when Bones plays it. It doesn't, like, trigger something to say, hey, maybe I should put it in this show.
Do we play it in the next segment?
We can.
Well, we can't because
No,
Dylan
yeah,
Scott's
yeah.
going to play. Man of the
Should he meet
options.
with Rod?
That's interesting. Pitch a song.
See, yeah,
to
we can get
our
it.
head of the format.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't think the actual artists pitch songs to the program guys.
Yeah,
so.
of course they do. They
There you
like,
go.
hey, Rod, let's go play golf. And then while they play golf, they're like, hey, man, will you play me a song?
Well, I guess I'll hit Music Row.
Life is built on relationships. So good luck.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I'll play it tomorrow at some point in the show.
Yeah!
Get you a couple little It's a good song. By the way, Eric Dodd is opening my show on Friday night. Comedically inspirational. There are no tickets left until today. We're going to put up, I think, 10 tickets today at some point for Friday and Saturday night. And that's it. Then there are no more. Right now, there are none online. We've sold out, except we held 10 in case somebody needed them or there was an emergency or the president came to town. You know how what happens at hotels, they'll leave a room in case the president comes to town.
Really?
Or somebody big.
I'm going to start
It's
using
gotta
that.
be a hotel
Wow.
where he'd actually stay.
Well, the president being, it could be any president ever.
Oh.
So they usually do that. So it could be a she at some point.
Interesting.
Let's not be sexist with our words.
Oh, well, so far it is only he.
That is true. That's a theory I have, and you
They
like my theories.
identify
so.
as men so far.
Also, you want ratings from Snake in the Grass?
Yes.
Let's hear it. Oh,
Isn't it
18 to
nice?
49 better. If it didn't improve, I'm going to be so upset at 1849.
So my show Snake in the Grass airs Monday night on USA Network. We worked hard on it. It was an expensive show to make, I've recently found out. And the threshold is it's got to hit a certain point or they're going to spend the money to make it again because it's so expensive. Even if it does good, they're not going to make it again because it's so expensive. It's got to do real good.
Okay.
And the first week was real good. But they were like, overall, we won the night. We were the highest debut in USA history, like 2 years. We 20, all things were good, but 1849 was a little lower than we had hoped. And I was like, dang it, I'm such a loser. I'm 18 to 49. I'm such a loser. And so,
Come on.
Bobby Two Phones got to figure out which phone this was on yesterday. Hold on.
Hey, we got this.
Yeah, we got it. Pack your bags, guys. We're going to the jungle.
Well, and so I told the show that it had been brought up that the show be on an episode.
Yep.
And if we can get to a 2 or season 3,
Oh my gosh.
maybe I could get you guys on. And so, I got a text yesterday with some information. I don't know which phone it's on, guys. Bobby Two Phones living a life of confusion. Oh, here we go.
All right.
This is it.
No, that's not it.
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
Start the
Check-
drum roll over.
Hey, Bones, check the other phone.
Bro, I only got 2 phones and I can't find it on either one of them.
I mean, maybe it's Bobby 3 phone.
Yeah, maybe I need to be Bobby 3 phones. Okay, one more. Let me take one more look over at the other phone.
This drum roll.
This is the third time you've switched phones.
Turn it up. 2 phones.
I mean, that song is so good.
What does he say?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't
wouldn't
want to
dissect it, though, Amy.
Yeah, I don't want to
Just let
know,
it be.
really.
Just chill.
Okay, here we go. Got it. Boom.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, Bones.
Here we go.
18 to 49-year-olds
Come on.
improved.
Yeah! What the hammer?
Come on.
Let's go.
Good was that 18 to 49's improved. Got better as WWE before us held. So we got
Okay.
better even though the show in front of us wasn't way better and fed us to be better.
Nice. That's
Right.
good.
Overall, people over 49. Total viewers 50 plus, down slightly.
Oh,
What?
So I didn't focus enough on
Eddie, that's what you went to bed early.
Eddie.
Yeah.
You said
you know what?
That's it.
No, but I'm not.
happened?
No, guys. I'm not that old. That's
So
not
here we
me.
go. We said this is what we need, and you guys came through. I got to admit it. But then I just didn't put enough focus on. Maybe our listeners 50 and above were like, well, screw him.
Yeah.
So guys, please don't screw me.
It's almost like when you're at a stadium, you're like, all right, top level, go. Ooh, no, lower level was louder.
I really messed up on that.
Yeah, you gotta
So here's what I'm gonna
love 'em
say.
both.
Oh.
I need 12 to 72 to really focus in this next Monday night.
Everyone.
I just made that up, Amy.
Okay.
I just need everybody.
Everybody.
So we took a step and a half forward, but also 3/4 of a step back, and that's
Okay.
the math you don't want to figure out.
Yeah, I can't figure it out, but
Yeah.
I know that it means we're closer to us
You're
being on the
closer,
show.
slightly
Yeah!
closer, slightly closer.
Right?
Not as close as I had hoped, but we did go up what we needed to go up in.
Okay.
But I didn't focus enough on the things we went down in.
It's just all ages
Slightly
now.
down. Yeah. Bottom line, if we can continue to hold or slightly build.
Like, how can we? I'm trying to think of ways we could build it. You know, I do live next to the assisted living home my dad used to be
Go
at.
over there and turn them
Turn
on.
all the
I
TVs
could
on.
go
Go,
by
in,
there.
go into Best Buy.
I go to Target.
Go into call your friends.
Walmart.
Let's get them. Let's get all those TVs on.
Yeah, yeah.
Monday, and we'll keep everybody awake. Go knock on doors, even if people are asleep. Knock on doors because 11 Eastern, 10 Central. That's pretty late for me. It's hard for me
Yeah.
to stay awake. So just make sure everybody's up in your town. Turn the radio up. Drive down the neighborhood.
We can do this.
All right. We'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Dylan Scott. Thank you.